race car. What you see from a camera, very difficult to relay what's really happening and how it feels inside the car. It's a pretty violent environment. And the car is pulling up, 4G, sometimes spike at 5G, and then if you have like an S bend, it goes 5G. So there's enormous forces on your body, and it's very bumpy. The suspension is super stiff on these cars. There's no soft ride or anything. It's like harsh. Back in the Formula One days, quite often we used to have a blackout for a brief moment when you hit a bump, because it was so violent. And so it's a lot worse inside that car than anybody could ever imagine. The violent environment in the race car is obviously a great testing ground for the watches too, because you can never ever simulate the vibrations you have in the steering wheel and the forces in the watch. The watch is pulling 5G just as well as the driver is, of course. You got the heat if you got a closed cockpit, humidity because you sweat a lot. I find it a great way to test the watches as opposed to a machine sitting in in an office somewhere in a very controlled environment where it basically goes flip, flap, flip for whatever many days or hours. I think it's a cool way to test the watches and see how they hold up. Durability on a watch compared to a race car, for example, watches are unique because when you buy a watch, you expect them to last a lifetime. If you think about it, it's absolutely extraordinary considering this little package and this little case with all those wheels and everything, they just run. They're mechanical marvels in that respect. A race car, kind of almost a disposable item. You run it for a year or two, but after that, it's old hat. The product, the quality of the product is obviously paramount for me. It's my name on the watch, it's my brand, and for me, the quality is the absolute most important part of the product, and I stand behind it 100%.